I'm going to utilize 4 graphs to talk about the domain and range. In the first picture, we have a squiggly shape. Domain refers to the x values that are on the graph. So we can see on this graph that the furthest it goes to the left is an x value of -3. And the furthest that this graph goes to the right is an x value of +5. The blue line below shows that. So the x values go from -3 to +5. In interval notation, this is written square bracket, -3, comma 5, and another square bracket. The square brackets indicate that the x value can actually equal -3 and can actually equal +5. On the second graph, when we take a look at the domain, we notice that the arrows on the left-hand side say that it's going forever to the left, and on the right-hand side, forever to the right. The domain of this graph is -infinity all the way over to +infinity, or also all real numbers. The third graph is an oval. For the domain, the furthest this graph goes to the left is -4, and the furthest this graph goes to the right is +4. The domain is from -4 to +4. Once again, we're using square brackets because x actually equals -4 and +4. On the fourth picture, we have a straight line with arrows indicating that it's going forever to the right and forever to the left. The domain of this function is -infinity to +infinity. Notice that we use the curved brackets around infinity because infinity is a concept and not a number you actually equal. Now we'll take a look at the range of all 4 of these graphs. On the first graph, the lowest y value is -2, and the highest y value is +4. So the range of this graph is from -2 to +4. In interval notation, this is written square bracket, -2, comma 4, and another square bracket. In interval notation, we always write the smallest value first, and then a comma, and secondly the largest value. In the second picture, our graph for the lowest y value is 0. It comes down and equals 0 at the origin. And it may not seem like the graph is going up, but remember these arrows are going to a diagonal, which says that it's going up as it's also going to the right. So the y value is forever increasing, and it's doing that on both sides. That means that the range is from 0 to +infinity. And notice the square bracket around the 0 and the curved parenthesis around infinity. On the third picture, our oval, the lowest y value is -2, and the positive y, or +2, is the highest y value. The range is from -2 to +2. On the straight line, the range is from -infinity up to +infinity because those arrows indicate the graph is going down and the graph is going up infinitely.